New Hampshire Public Charter School Voices.
What charter school means to me is that I can finally be myself. Throughout middle school, I knew who I was, but I was never the person I wanted to be. So I struggled with a lot of anxiety because of how many people were there. I always thought I was just a face in the crowd that no one really knew, and that if I ever disappeared, no one would really see or care. So when I applied to my charter school, it was one of the better moments of my education because people actually knew who I was, and if I did disappear, people would actually care. I became an actual person when I applied to my charter school. And I wouldn't change my choice. Some people may think it's weird, but it's the choice I made and I love it. I've met so many great people who you would have never met if you went to a larger school. And
so when I think of what a charter
just
school is
makes
to
me
me,
happier
I
every
think
day
of
'cause I
names
don't-
like Kyle and Johnny and Robbie and Devaney and Erin. I think of the people in myself who've gone through the change of themselves, learning about themselves in the community, because a charter school is a community, and it's a compact, tightly formed community between the teachers and the students. And to me, that community changes people, and it allows you to really adapt to the world and learn a lot about yourself. And
Okay, so teaching in a charter school is a lot different from teaching in a traditional public school, and for me the best part is that I have a lot of flexibility to plan activities and projects that I think really capture student interest. And for example, this morning I was outside doing a class about New England flora, where students have to learn to identify all different tree and shrub species and then make a map of the forest floor. And while we were out there, there was a group of students and they had a data sheet in their hand and their field guide open, and they're, really doing work. And one of the girls just looked at me and she said, "I don't even feel like I'm in school right now." And I think that is a really sort of a cool example because, clearly they were really doing, I think, good academic work that, is applicable in a lot of different fields of science. And for her to not feel like she's in school, well, she's actually doing something that, those are experiences that I didn't get to have until college. I think that is one of the really meaningful ways that we're able to help students.
Montessori, I love Montessori school. It's really just like an amazing place. I love the work cycle here. It's a good time where you just get to learn about practice everything that you've learned so far. And the people here are absolutely amazing. They're pretty much like my family.
I remember the first day that I came into the school. I started in first grade and I was in kindergarten. It was, I think, on like a half day or a day where we had no school in my old school, and I went into the Acadia classroom and I was just blown away by the way everybody was working on different things.
I value the Montessori education in the public setting because this is a different way for children to access the curriculum, where they are able to be taught things that they need to learn and then practice on their own, and the gradual release of responsibility to the children can be done with the use of materials, and children's self-esteem, I believe, is more intact because they are being taught what they need to learn at the level they need to learn it, and it's accepted that everyone is learning different things at different times. So I think it's a really wonderful model and a really nice option for children.
To me, going to a charter school means I'm around a lot of our students that are interested in the same sort of stuff that I am. At my school, we're more focused on STEM education, and seeing as I'm more interested in going to medical or architectural fields, still don't know which just yet, I'm around other kids who are interested in learning about physiology, anatomy, learning about design and engineering. So it gives it a more positive learning experience, and we can all learn together.
To me, teaching at a public charter school is all about flexibility and autonomy. I have the ability to update my curriculum to stay current with a fast-paced world. I have the ability to collaborate with coworkers and work on cross-curricular goals. I also have access to a really diverse student body, something that I don't think I would be able to get anywhere else. And there's also a culture of mutual achievement, faculty, student, student to student, faculty to faculty.